Hi there, Aries. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with messages focused, of course, on your love life and predictions for the second half of 2024. These are the decks that I'll be focused on, 4 of my self-created ones, the INFERNOS and ICICLES Romance Oracle, the Mystical Fairies Romance Oracle, and then we'll pull some cards from my Scenarios deck. And it's got upright and reverse interpretations, just like the tarot deck. And then we'll, of course, clarify with the Tarot Teacher, the revised edition. So let's get started, Aries, and see what it is that you need to know. All right, as we welcome in the second half of the year. General advice as always, so please keep that in mind for your reading. And always take from it what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Predictions for the second half of 2024 when it comes to romance, when it comes to your love life. Okay, we're starting off with this one. We fight hard, but we love even harder. So you guys might butt heads every now and then, but the root of it, you guys have so much respect and love for one another. Bottom of the deck, we have You Are My Twin Flame Love Story. My true polar opposite, forever and always, period. So, you know, everybody, or not everybody, but it's sometimes known that twin flames could be the ultimate relationship that you can have, and it absolutely can be. But twin flame connections could also be love-hate partnerships sometimes, you know. So that could be where this is coming from, where you guys get along great one minute, and then you guys are bickering and arguing the next. But the love, the attraction, the chemistry, all of that, it's still there. So let's see what else we can find out here. So this is coming through as a twin flame connection for Aries. This could also be, you know, one of those situations where you feel that you guys truly are opposites that are very attracted to each other. What else for Aries? We have perspective, viewpoint, new angle, personal outlook. And of course, you both have your own take on a situation. You know, sometimes you have to be able to step away in order to see things differently. I feel like grabbing one more from that deck, though. Let me see. Look at this. Bottom of the deck, we have positive outlook, optimism, glass half full mentality. All right, so it's got something to do with how you guys see the situation, how you interpret the connection, how you see each other. All right, let's see. So you do feel perhaps that you mirror your person. That's because you guys are coming through as twins. All right, let's see what else for Aries. Angels and spirit guides, please. And this reference right here could simply be telling you that the second half of the year could be a lot more interesting, a lot more happier, you know, much better experiences, very positive. So if you haven't had the best experience the first half of the year, Aries, this is telling you that maybe the second half is going to be a whole lot better. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini here, or if you're single, you could end up connecting with a Gemini. Let me grab one more from here. What else for Aries? And then we have climb. Okay, let's read through these. So Gemini lover, it is in the upright. Very passionate lover, fun, adventurous partner, popular and sociable, good sense of humor, indescribable charm. And then the climb card in the upright, determined, success-driven, higher goals and dreams. So the second half of the year, Aries, this could be focused on your love life, of course, but it might even be focused on other dreams and goals that you have in mind, something that you want to be able to achieve for yourself. And it's telling you here, as long as you continue to focus on that and put in the work, you can absolutely achieve it. Okay, so and that, of course, can apply to your love life too. So let's clarify. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Aries. Second half of 2024 love life predictions. I feel for those on a twin flame journey, You might be very surprised with how the second half of the year unfolds for you, especially if you guys have been butting heads a bit, if you have not been getting along. We do have the Three of Pentacles. I feel that's really important because at the end of the day, the Three of Pentacles focuses on being able to collaborate with your partner. This ultimately does represent teamwork here. For those of you who are at a distance from one another, this is clarification that perhaps your twin flame or whoever it is you're thinking about could be thinking about you. This represents that nostalgic energy, the memories that you guys had shared at one point in time. So there seems to be this desire to come back together, a reunion. All right, let's see what else. What else for Aries, please? So if they're thinking about you, more than likely we have a separation here for some. The Knight of Swords, okay, very action-oriented, but they do tend to do things very impulsively. One thing that's really interesting with the interpretation of the upright card for the Knight of Swords, because going back to the Climb card, it literally says success-driven. Part of the interpretation for the Knight of Swords, driven to succeed. Okay, so this could be a divine masculine. They're very focused on wanting to maybe fix something between themselves and the feminine, maybe. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. Camera glitch. So going back to the Knight of Swords, you know, it literally, as I mentioned, says driven to succeed. And it's picking up off of that same energy of this card. So I'm kind of feeling this energy here for a masculine who was so focused on being able to win the feminine's heart, perhaps, or to grab your attention, divine feminine. And maybe once they were able to achieve that, maybe they backed off. Maybe they realized, okay, the thrill of the chase is over. So you might also find that it created distance and separation between the two of you. This is interesting, though, because we do have the Fool right after that. You could also be thinking of an Aquarius here. But this ultimately represents a fresh start. But it could have also been somebody who just was not ready to commit. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be non-committal. You know, they're not tapped into their heart space or their emotions. But I feel it could be this masculine who now wants a do-over, wanting to try again, still seeing you as the person that they want to explore a romantic connection with. That could have also been something that you guys argued about, especially if you felt, divine feminine, that they had one foot out the door or they just weren't putting in much effort into the relationship. And that's where the Three of Pentacles comes in. It really does require both parties to be able to put in the effort and dedication and devotion into the relationship so that it can grow, so that it can go the distance. You know, it really does fall on teamwork there. Let's see what else. What else for Aries? Predictions for the second half of 2024. Look at that, Ace of Cups. First of all, for my singles, this is telling you that you have a great chance the second half of the year to be able to find love. But in the meantime, focus on loving yourself, because if you are focused too much on being able to find love, a connection, sometimes it doesn't happen. So all you're meant to do at this point is to be able to focus on you, to be able to fill this cup for yourself, and love will find you. And you have a really great chance to be able to manifest it this year. Let's see what else. We also have the World coming forward, okay? So cycles that are meant to complete perhaps the first half of the year will open up a new cycle for you the second half of 2024, Aries. Things will ultimately come together, I feel, especially when it comes to your love life. You know, sometimes it may feel like it's a bit of a mess and kind of scattered energy, or you're just not having a whole lot of luck with meeting the right people, I feel that this second half of the year might bring you a sense of direction to be able to interact with the right type of, person. But I'm also kind of getting that you might even attract more than one person here. You'll have choices to make for yourself, and you'll ultimately know who it is that you're meant to interact with and spend your time with. It could be the Gemini here. Maybe that's why that's coming through there. But you will find fulfillment, certainly when it comes to your love life. Ooh, I love the Ace of Swords coming through, and then you've got the Two of Cups. So love in the second half of the year for Aries looks pretty darn good. We do see soulmates coming together. We have twin flames that are represented here as well. And even though there might be distance and time apart, I feel there's a really great chance at reunions for those of you who are wanting that, and new chapters for those who would welcome in a new beginning. And I feel it's really important for those things to happen, of course, but the Ace of Swords is what's giving you the opportunity for change and to be able to cut out certain behaviors, negative energy, or even people that don't even deserve to be a part of your life anymore. It's time to clean house in a way. So I feel second half of the year, that's when it's time to do that. All right, Aries, so I'll leave that there. Let's go ahead and grab some time frames for you. I'll be pulling from my Time Traveler Oracle when you just need to know when something is going to happen. All right, here we go. Look at this, guys, during the holidays, so latter half of this year, so November, December, something could happen there. We also have 3 months, and lastly, we have 1 month. So maybe July or even either August, September for some of you guys, something significant could happen in your love life. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. But yeah, some pretty interesting messages that have presented itself for your reading. So hopefully there's something here that resonates with you. And again, I'm losing my voice, so I'll leave that reading here. And if you're interested in your own personal one, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll include the link to the decks you see here. Thank you so much, Aries. I'll let you go before I lose my voice, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.